Today, we're gonna take a look at the what does she do again? Billy's translator, the yellow saber-toothed tiger ranger, Trini Kwan.
To keep them all in line, well, you can run and you can hide, when the evil's got you in.
The basic Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger was released in March 2020 for Wave 4 of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. The box art is still by Tom Whalen. The basic Yellow Ranger figure comes with 2 power daggers, her blade blaster, 2 blast effects, and of course she has spare hands and Trini's head. This head is not 100%, but I'm glad it looks good. The helmet sculpt for the Yellow Ranger is just right, a huge improvement over Billy and Jason's helmets. The power daggers look a bit thin to me, but the sculpt is totally right. The blast effects are whatever, I don't care for them, plus they can be deformed easily. Look at how lame this looks. The articulation on this figure is exactly what you expect from a figure of this caliber. This Trini figure is one of the best in the line. Sure, she's like Kim, but since she doesn't have a skirt, she has a wide range of posability. Her head is on point, and her helmet is very well done. She is such a must-have, I got 2. This figure is also 100 times better than the Bandai Legacy version. This time, she's not Va Va Voom Ranger.
目覚め5人の恐竜戦士たち10レンジャーに変身だ3段変形レンジャースティック君も10レンジャーだ10レンジャー変身シリーズ10レンジャーソーセージ君の大好きな美味しさその上1箱に1個ミニモデルがついている一緒に食べよう雪印10レンジャーソーセージ
Trini Kwan was the Mighty Morphin Yellow Sabertooth Tiger Ranger. She wielded the power daggers and piloted the Yellow Sabertooth Tiger Zord. Her story starts at Ernie's juice bar, where she is practicing Tai Chi. Then we all know what happens next. Rita escapes, earthquake, teleport 5 teenagers with attitude, here's your morphers, some believe, others don't, putties attack, teens morph, they fight Goldar, they meet Zords and Megazord, save the day, and accept the responsibility of being a Power Ranger. Early in the series, Trini would translate Billy's technobabble to the other Rangers. Trini has a few of her own episodes, but the one on the original VHS is High Five. Trini is doing Tai Chi, again. Meanwhile, Jason is climbing a rope. Trini warns Jason about climbing too high since she's the one that's afraid of heights. Billy shows the teens his new invention, the communicator watches. They malfunction and teleport the crew to the command center. On the moon, Rita asks Finster to make a monster and he chooses Bones. Then, Babu launches a time space shuttle, a time device, which opens a portal. The putties are dispatched and the teens go to fight, but they are overwhelmed. Billy and Trini run to get some of the putties out of the way. They split up and Trini sees Billy high on a tall rocky hill, still being followed by a putty. She overcomes her fear by climbing up and tricking the putty to jump off the cliff. Down below, Jason, Zach, and Kimberly are being overwhelmed by putties. Billy and Trini rush over to help out. Then, Jason, Zach, and Kimberly pull off the super move of super moves to end all super moves. This defeats the putties. Rita sends Bones to an amusement park. The teens morph out and teleport to the park. They are instantly taken into the portal where they fight Bones. Squat and Babu come out of some pumpkins and try to blow up the space shuttle, the time device. The Rangers seemingly destroy Bones, but he's put back together. Somehow, Billy knows to destroy the head. Trini grabs the head and does a cool Naruto move on the putties du jour. Trini grabs the head and tosses it down a pit. The first and only time that the Rangers will defeat a monster without their Zords. Then out of nowhere, Rita deploys a giant knight, and her palace appears on top of a building, but no one mentions that because, hey, now they're fighting in a quarry. Jason calls upon the Tyrannosaurus Dinozord and defeats the knight. Another one-time ordeal for this show. Back at the juice bar, Billy tells the gang that the communicators are fixed, and now they can communicate and transport to the command center. Kimberly thinks that this is so 90s. Standing next to the rope, Trini mentions how she's proud of herself for overcoming her fear of heights, but she'll never climb the rope. Zach, the jokester, scares Trini into climbing up to the top. Oh, Zach, you little scamp. In the episode For Whom the Bell Trolls, it's discovered that Trini collects dolls. And what's with her sleeping gown? This 20-something-year-old woman, or high schooler, wears a grandma gown? But what about a t-shirt and PJ pants or shorts, like a real teenager with attitude? At one point, Trini has a crush on Richie, a short-lived character that serves as a red herring to the identity of the White Ranger. Trini's tenure as a Power Ranger ends with her leaving for a World Youth Conference along with Jason and Zach. Trini had her power transferred to Aisha before leaving. Even though we do see a Sabertooth Tiger Ranger later on, I don't think it's Trini. Aisha had taken over, and we don't know for sure if the other appearances are Trini or Aisha. But I think my mind just goes to the obvious place of Trini passed away, so I immediately go to Aisha. Besides, Aisha didn't show up after Mighty Morphin, unlike her two pals, Rocky and Adam. Trini was sweet and kind, one of my favorite Rangers, even though she didn't do much. I love how she got over her fears and always stood by her friends in their dark times.